Good day, good day, good day to all you wisdom walkers out there. This is Jojo Maria and Saroma coming to you with the elemental wisdom for the month of April 2026. And it's very nice to be back on here today with you after my live stream last night about the full moon in Libra. And I am not going to be live streaming this Sunday. I'm going to honor Easter as what I call my temple day. So I wanted to get out this information for you, as always, on the beginning of the elemental week, which starts on Thursday. And during April, we're going to experience all five of the elemental energies like we did back in January with mineral as the primary influence. And it acts as a compass to keep us aligned with our purpose in new and deeper ways. So if you have established your annual commitments, and it's never too late to do that, this is a good month to get some more conscious support for meeting your end of the year goals. Yeah. So, my energetic theme for this initial mineral month of 2026 is be determined to move forward into newness. Yes. Regardless of which hemisphere in which you reside, April brings the energy of forward movement and determination for taking new steps aligned with what is in your best interest. Yes. So, without further ado, let's roll into this. And first, I will honor my ancestors, Malidoma and Sobonfu Somé, who without I wouldn't be sharing this information. And of course, the reason that Thursday introduces the elemental week is because Thursday is when January 1st fell this year. Ashe. So again, April is our first mineral month, and it does have a focus on our purpose, our higher purpose in life. Happy Passover to those who are celebrating. And then this is Holy Thursday, it's Holy Week going into Good Friday tomorrow, and then Easter on Sunday. And of course, April showers bring May flowers. And where I live right now in the Midwest, we actually had some snow showers show up. But anyway, we need that moisture, and I'm grateful for it. So today, we are opening up the month of April with a fire week. And here's the opportunity. Yes, it is about being truthful with yourself and others. Call upon the ancestors to bring you clarity when you feel confused or conflicted. Walk your talk, live in self referred consciousness, meaning trust your intuition and honest feelings more than the opinions, advice, or judgments of others. Allow your inner authentic self to be in charge of your life versus the image of yourself that you project out into the world, your performative self. Yes. And as Mr. Rogers said, people can love you exactly the way you are. And that's a very, very important conscious thought for us to have as we are stepping into this newness. Yeah. So here's what to watch out for. Here are the distractions. One, maintaining the status quo. Yeah. Abandoning your true self in order to please others and avoid conflict, lying to yourself or others, sacrificing your needs in order to belong or be included. It doesn't work. And fear of not being liked, loved, or accepted. That can really, really drive us. So this is saying let's not have that happen. So just be aware of that for this week. You want to really stay in your truth. And someone's saying hi. Hey, Tracy. Nice to have you here. Wonderful. So, yes, fire week, I'm a fire person, so that always makes me happy. But also being in our truth and giving ourselves permission to be in it, to have the courage to be in it, is going to bring some wonderful, wonderful results to you by the end of the month, if not before. Absolutely. So, our following week, next Thursday, April 9th, we step into a mineral week in a mineral month. And the opportunity is about connecting with the souls of others to validate your higher purpose as a human being. Unity consciousness is what makes us human. Communicate at a deeper level to experience the ability for compassion, understanding, forgiveness, and fifth dimensional relationships. A huge part of living on purpose is to be willing to transcend the shallow surface of what people present to you. See into their hearts and connect with their essence. In this way, you must be authentically deep and simple with your own self and connected to your own soul. This is what the age of illumination, also called the age of Aquarius, is truly all about. So use the healing energy of minerals, stones, crystals, bones, and shells to illuminate your higher self and that of others. And for what is happening on this earth plane at this time, yes, we need to be definitely being our higher selves, our best versions of ourselves. So here's the distractions to that. One, feeling sorry for people and taking on their pain. Yeah. People are going to go through what they have to go through in order to what? Yeah, heal, grow, and evolve. You don't need to feel sorry for them. And when you're feeling sorry, that really is a projection of you feeling sorry for yourself. So, where is it inside of you that you are feeling defeated, limited, stuck? Yeah, and let that go. Let it go. It's an illusion. Next, false obligations because you forget you are worthy. Yeah, that's an important one. Sometimes hard to see, but it goes on a lot. So we want to remember that. You're only obligated to do that which is in alignment with you and your higher purpose. Victim consciousness, yes, yes, yes. Anxiety and impatience, trying to figure things out or to control something, or holding on to fear as a truth rather than just a message that's coming to you. And then gossip, judgments, and blaming. Oh, stay away from that. It will not bring you into connecting with others. It will keep you lost in space, and it doesn't bring any peace whatsoever. And just a quick aside, I was watching a interview that was done with the Venerable Bhante Panakara, the lead monk in the Walk for Peace, and he was being asked about, like, how did you do this? And this was by other monks. How did you, just hold on to your peace and also connect with so many different kinds of people, especially authority? And he just basically said, I wasn't judging them. I wasn't, treating them like they had done something to me when they really hadn't. In fact, they were helping me. They were helping me and my team stay safe. So I wore those badges and stuff because I was grateful. And that's why so many more came because other ones saw that I wasn't going to judge them. So that's a really important thing that was demonstrated by the Venerable Monks as they walked through the deep south of the United States and were safe and it was okay. And when they got heckled, they just accepted it, didn't think they needed to stop it or change it. They just said, "May you be well, may you be happy, and may you be peaceful," and kept doing what their job was to walk in peace. Yeah. So really important for us to remember that because especially in the days we're living, it's easy to get pulled into that gossip, judgment, and blaming about everyone and everything. So let's move on to week 3, Thursday, April 16th, and we get our water week in a water year. Yeah. And the opportunity is to become peaceful. Yes. Get still and meditate and contemplate. Reconcile any negative feelings by acknowledging them, feeling the pain, let it flow through you. Don't ignore it or try to stop it. And it's cleansing, it's a cleansing energy. And focus on what is positive in your life right now. You can get yourself into or nearby flowing water and allow the purifying energy of the water element to free you from feelings of anger, resentment, judgment, fear, and anything else that is disruptive and distracting to the fulfillment of your annual commitments. Remember, God is breathing you. Call upon the divine love to free your mind. Absolutely. And here are the distractions to our being peaceful, along with the one I just mentioned, ignoring or sedating your pain. Yeah, that's like creating a time bomb inside of you that's just going to explode and you have no control over it. Telling yourself that your problems can wait. Mm, 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 mm. And, I know this is a human thing. I know we all do it, but it's important that we just stay aware that the longer we sit on something or the longer we wait, the worse it's gonna be. Yeah. I'm talking to myself too, y'all. Absolutely. Attempting to change someone, yeah, that's not gonna bring you any kind of peace because the only person you can change is yourself. Blaming others for how you are choosing to feel about yourself, and then using anger, rage, or judgment to protect yourself from other people's pain. Yeah. So this begs the question, so then how do I protect myself from other people's pain? And the answer is don't take it on. Because when you go into anger, rage, or judgment, you're attached. You have taken it on. You're reacting to it. And so your job is to not react, to respond with, may you be well, happy, and peaceful, and stay focused on what it is that you need to do for you to keep yourself peaceful and to keep a peaceful environment around you and where you're living and with your family. Yeah. And again, the monks, there's so much wonderful information that's online about them and also from their YouTube channel, sharing Vipassana meditation, loving kindness, and compassion meditation. And just listening to them talking about the importance of peace can also bring you peace. Ashe. So, in the 4th week of April, on Thursday, April 23rd, we step into our nature week. Yeah. And this is all about being flexible, trusting the process, and surrendering our attachment to our plans. When we make up what we think is the best way for our dreams to come true, we are sure to be disappointed. Trust that the universe, with its unknowable ability to make things happen in the right way and at the right time, is more powerful than your brain or that of any other human. Want it to be right for you more than just wanting it. Let go of trying to figure it all out. Do what is right in front of you to do at the present time and know that more will be revealed. Connect with the magical and tricky energy of the nature element whether this is in a form of plants or trees, flowers, animals, or humans, to help you accept the greater order and direction you are being asked to experience. Absolutely. Yeah. We have to trust and believe. And yes, it's a challenge, and here are the distractions to that. Arrogance and stubbornness, yeah, thinking you know, thinking you're supposed to know, and not wanting to learn, thinking that you're supposed to have it all together. But again, on this road to newness that this month is presenting us with, arrogance and stubbornness is only gonna keep you stuck in a loop or stuck in what you've already completed and already know. Yeah, so let that go. Attempting to change a no into a yes or a yes into a no. Yeah. And what this means is that we have to learn how to accept people and situations for what they are and not think that we need to change them forcibly. To me, the best change energy you can put out is prayer. Yeah, just pray for them. But don't push and pull and manipulate someone or something into what you think it needs to be. Accept those no's and those yeses. And yeah, you will have your peace and you will be definitely moving forward. Yeah. Perceiving things as win-lose. Mhm. Just last Sunday, I did a video about the purpose of unhappy endings and how we have to learn to accept the unhappy endings as an opportunity for our healing, our growth, and our evolution. So if we're always perceiving things as win lose, we're never going to give ourselves the gift of learning, of growing, of stretching. So we have to let go of that and we just have to focus on I'm learning. I'm learning. It's okay that I don't know. It's okay that I haven't accomplished the goal, in the timing that I set. It's okay. I'm not a failure. That's an illusion. I'm in the process of learning. Also, another distraction is despairing and trying to go back to the place you know best, also known as trying to squeeze back through the hole. Don't do that to yourself. No. And despair is a sin. That's what J.R.R. Tolkien said, the writer of Lord of the Rings. Because, as Gandalf says to Frodo, even the wisest don't know the ending. Yeah. So when we despair, we're making up what we think and how we think something is going to turn out. But the reality is, until it happens, you really don't know. Absolutely. And the last but not least, that beating yourself up for situations and or outcomes over which you have no control. Yeah. Let it go, turn it over to your greater order and direction, and open up to, okay, what am I learning from this? And keep moving forward into your newness. Absolutely. And then in our final elemental week, which comes on Thursday, April the 30th, and of course, we'll move into that first week of May. We have an Earth Week, and it's interesting because May is going to be an Earth Month. So that energy rolls right into it. And the opportunity here is about giving support, paying it forward, being an inspiration. Offer assistance without expecting anything material in return. Demonstrate your ability to be generous, compassionate, considerate, and trustworthy. Invoke the generative, nourishing, and abundant universal love energy of the earth element to be of service to others. In doing this in a humble and balanced way, you will be gifting your soul with unconditional love. This emotional resource will serve you well as you continue to move through unexpected barriers to the fulfillment of your annual commitments. As you comfort others, you will be comforted. And in Buddhist teachings and indigenous teachings, and other religious teachings, this notion of being able to do for others, to do something kind, to make a contribution is called creating merit. And that means that you're more able to receive the blessings that are around you. Yeah. Yeah. It's so cool. So here's distractions to that. That fear of hearing no. Whoo! I remember when I first got out on my initiatory journey to become a shamanic healer and spiritual counselor. And I had to, kind of be like a monk with my baking bowl and just not knowing where I was going to sleep or how I was going to be okay. And I had to ask for help if I was gonna stay true to my mission. And I can remember that fear that just gripped me. Oh, because I didn't wanna hear a no. But what I learned is unless you have the courage to ask, you're never gonna get to the right place of where you're supposed to be. So again, this is goes back to accept the no. Don't be upset by it, just accept it and then move forward until you get your yes. Yeah. The fear of being a burden, that was something else I was pushing through, like, "Is it okay for me to be doing this?" Um, is this a burden to people? And what I learned that it wasn't, that it was a gift, that my consciousness of opening up to learning how not to be part of the matrix was very helpful to those who were also thinking about how they could pull themselves out. So let go of thinking you're a burden when you know you're doing what is right for you. And also that fear of being judged as weak or as a failure. Yeah, yeah, just let that go. Let that go. It is not you don't need it. Yeah. And again, allow yourself to be of service without expecting anything in return because it will come to you. It will definitely come to you. Okay, there we have the elemental wisdom for the month of April 2026. And I just want to remind you that April is the official honoring of the Earth. So Earth Day shows up on April 22nd this year, of course, but they are extending it with starting on the 18th because this year, excuse me, the theme is Our Power, Our Planet, and it's around mobilizing people to take action against how it says here, so many actions have been taken to obscure the regulatory changes that have been going on since the 1970s. Yeah. And it's causing irreversible damage to every facet of the global environment. So this year, earthday.org is asking us to join Saturday 18th through Earth Day on April 22nd and throughout 2026 to lift our voices, take action, and show our love for planet Earth. When we stand together, our planet has a future. And as I always share, go to their website, www.earthday.org, and you will see so many good ideas. They have like 50 ideas for things that you personally can do to make a contribution to ensuring that this planet can be habitable for the seventh generation that comes after us. Absolutely. Yes. So, my dears, may you have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day. May you continue to walk in earnest, trusting your process for your healing, your growth, and your evolution. We're in a time that really, really needs all of us doing our work, learning to be more peaceful, learning to be more responsible for our pain and not transferring it, but transforming it. So, yes, that's my hope, my wish, my blessings to all of you. And Tracy, you are so welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes. Again, be well, be happy, be peaceful, and I'll see you in another couple of weeks with astrology for the beginnings of April. Bye bye now.